Few things are more enjoyable in my life than taking my two boys fishing. My poor wife has 3 fishing addicts in the house now. I'm going to show you a little fishing trip we took recently and what I've done to really get them hooked, pun intended, on fishing.
I saw him disappear.
Saw him disappear?
I am a pretty serious fisherman, and it's difficult for me at times to slow down and relax. But it is the utmost priority for me to just kind of shut up, not take things so seriously, and honestly let my boys do whatever they want to do. I don't think anything more important. My boy putting his rod down, that's like the cardinal sin in bass fishing. We actually practiced casting in our backyard together, he and his brother and I. So before we get on the boat, we got an idea on how to cast. But I will admit, it's still pretty dangerous. Sometimes I think I should be wearing a steel armored suit. But I try to compliment him, try to give him praise for simple things like good casts, and make him feel good about that.
Daddy, I waited on so much lawn. I'm gonna get a snack. You keep on hitting it on something. Don't eat mine, okay? I'm not.
I have learned one of the most important things with having kids in the boat is to have snacks and drinks readily available. They can eat all day long and nothing sours their attitude like a sugar crash or when they get hungry. So I always make sure they got snacks. Stopping at a gas station on the way to the fishing hole is oftentimes the highlight of the trip for them. Simple things to me make big things happen, and one thing that's really simple is to put my boys right up front with me. Now the other boys in the back, they take turns. One is usually up front with me, and one is in the back. But simple things like this, putting them up front with me puts them on a level playing field, and psychologically I think helps build some confidence and also belief that I truly care about what they're doing on the water. You're going to see some bust teamwork here. Now, my boy here has a spinning rod. He can't handle this. This is actually a fish that I hooked on my rod, which I find is real important. Nothing's more exciting for them than catching fish. So if I hook one, even though they can't use a spinning rod, you can see I've got to help my boy out. I hand it off to him. I let my boy reel in almost every fish I catch.
Is that a keeper?
Oh, it's 14 inches, but it's a nice fish, huh, Jordo?
Wait, that's not a keeper?
I don't think so. But we'll measure it just find out.
Where's my fishing pole?
It's behind me, or behind the seat.
Woo!
Oh, no.
Is that a keeper?
Might be 14 inches.
I think it will.
Hey, like that, huh? Okay. Maybe we'll find out.
It is.
Show that camera.
Yeah.
Jordan, he didn't know. All right, hold on. Stay there. Right.
They always have a goal of catching as many keepers as possible, and then they want to put them in the live well, and then they'll stare at them off and on throughout the rest of the trip. But it's an exciting time for them, so I teach them how to use a bump stick and teach them as much as I can, but do so in a fun way.
Yep. Bring that in.
Let's get it.
Bait we're using?
As I said, both boys get turns up front with Dad. They don't get to run the trolling motor. No way, Jose, not yet. But they both get turns up front and in the back.
Keep reeling, Jordan.
Not a keeper, I just know it.
No, he's smaller than the others.
I got him, Dad.
Oh, boy.
Yes, that's my boy who just put the fish on a bump stick, measured them out, and threw them back. I know, that probably wasn't a fun experience for the fish. They're not very good at handling fish, and I'm very picky on handling fish correctly. But I kind of throw all that a little bit to the side when I'm with my boys, because what's more important to me than that 12-inch fish's, comfort, are my boys getting addicted to fishing. So, admittedly, not necessarily taking care of fish as well as I would in a tournament or when I'm by myself, but I will sacrifice that for the betterment of my kids and getting them hooked on fishing.
Got a fish. That helped you. Oh yeah, I got a fish. I saw it.
You're in it.
Here it comes. Oh, here it comes. I know it's a keeper.
Get in there. Hey!
It's a keeper.
How do you say?
That is totally a keeper. I say it's a keeper. Yeah, look at it. It's a keeper. Dad, they're putting the
Let's keep her, all right.
Wait, Dad, did you put water in here?
Not yet.
Okay,
Good job.
Taste, Dad.
Good job netting. Now, Jordan, what do you say to Preston?
Thank you.
And Preston, what do you say to Jordan?
Thank you.
No, you say good job.
Good job.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Yay!
Good job, Preston.
Way to go, big man.
It's skinny. Is it a keeper? No. Preston caught 2 fish.
That's my man. That was all by himself.
I got the bait.
Hold that up right to the camera. Say, hi, I'm a hunter of fish.
I'm 100 fish.
Yeah.
You're the lightning of biker.
All right, don't kill now. Put that fish back in the water.
We both
There you go.
caught a fish. Hello. You got sweet. You got sweet. Weed. Oh, I just had it. Oh my God!
Whoa, it's a big one.
Is it the wall hanger? Oh my gosh! I got it. Is that a wall hanger?
What's up? What's up?
Is that a wall hanger?
No, it's not a wall hanger, but it's a big one, Jordan.
Yeah, it's a keeper. Keeper? Hey Dad, this one's gonna be easy.
Sure is.
Put it in. Is the wall hanger?
Hold that thing up, Jordan.
Was that really? Is that a wall hanger?
Hold up, Jordan. We're gonna get a picture of it on the phone.
Jordan
Okay?
got it! This
Hold on, let me.
Hunter of fish. Pull it in. Holy fuck. That is a total keeper.
There you go.
Keeper. My eye. Keeper?
We got little hunters of fish here. No, he's all right. Keep reeling, Jordan. The fish or a weed? Yeah, you got fish.
Oh yeah.
Keep reeling. Keep that rod up in the air. There you go, just like that. Now keep reeling.
Oh, I couldn't see it. I smell it too. I think I just caught.
You ready for it, Preston?
I see it. This is a big one. This is a humongo. And this is a big one. Get ready for it. Wait, this one. Oh yeah! Hunter of fish. That is a big one.
Way to go!
Can I hold it up?
Absolutely.
Holy shit. I can get another one.
There you go, get up there next to Jordan. Get pictures like that. Hold on like this. Hold on far in front of you.